In this video, let's talk about why the Lynxley family from Zootopia 2 stands out as a stronger villain than Bellwether from the original film. Don't get me wrong, Bellwether was a fantastic antagonist. She had a clear, compelling motivation rooted in feeling constantly overlooked because of her small size as a sheep. Predators in Zootopia never took her seriously, which built up deep resentment over time. That bitterness drove her to orchestrate a scheme where she framed them for savage attacks, turning prey animals against them all. Her goal? Make predators suffer, put prey firmly in charge, and secure her own grip on power.
So that's it. Prey fears predator and you stay in power?
Yeah, pretty much.
It won't work.
Fear always works. And I'll dart every predator in Zootopia to keep it that way.
It was a personal revenge plot with high stakes, perfectly tied to the city's predator-prey tensions. But the Lynxley family takes villainy to another level. They're more developed, with layers of complexity and historical weight that Bellwether's story just doesn't match. Unlike her, the Lynxleys aren't directly causing new chaos. Instead, they're deeply connected to Zootopia's dark past through their ancestor Ebenezer Lynxley. Over a century ago, he committed a terrible act. He stole the original blueprints for the weather walls, designs created by a brilliant snake architect. Ebenezer then framed the snakes and other reptiles for a fabricated crime, leading to their complete exile from the city. What was once a thriving hub for reptiles became a ghost town, all while he claimed credit for founding Zootopia and building those walls. He built an empire on that lie, putting his family in a position of power that they've held ever since. Fast forward to today in the film, and the current Lynxley family knows the full truth about this shameful history. Rather than owning up to it, they're desperately covering it up to protect their status and influence. Imagine the moral dilemma. Do they risk everything by exposing the fraud that propped them up, or keep the secrets buried to stay on top? This generational guilt, combined with their active efforts to manipulate the present, like suppressing evidence and influencing key figures, makes them far more serious and impactful than Bellwether. Her plan was a bold but isolated power grab with immediate fallout. The Lynxleys' villainy ripples through Zootopia's entire foundation, questioning who really built the city and what it's built on. Another key element that sets the Lynxley family apart is the way their villainy unfolds, especially the twist, or lack thereof, compared to Bellwether. With her, the reveal was masterful. She started as the mild-mannered assistant mayor, a seemingly harmless sheep who blended right into the background. There were no glaring red flags early on. Her true nature only emerged late in the story, making that twist all the more shocking and satisfying. It played into her personal grudge perfectly, turning a quiet underdog into a ruthless schemer. The Lynxleys handle this differently, and in a way that's arguably even more effective for their story. From the very beginning, it's clear they're up to no good. They're introduced as a powerful, shadowy family with an air of entitlement and secrecy, pulling strings behind the scenes. No big surprise reveal needed. Their villainous aura is front and center, which lets the film focus on peeling back their layers rather than hiding them. This upfront approach underscores how their threat is more profound and systemic, tied to Zootopia's historical foundations, while Bellwether's was a sharp individual vendetta. At the heart of the family are two standout figures: the patriarch, Milton Lynxley, who embodies cold calculation and a fierce grip on power, and his youngest son, Pobert Lynxley. Pobert adds real emotional depth as the overlooked family member desperate to prove his worth. He's not just following orders, he's actively willing to destroy evidence, like burning the sole surviving patent that could expose the Lynxleys as frauds.
I know where the reptile neighborhood is buried, where to find the real patent. I'm gonna destroy it. For the family. For you, Daddy.
That patent is the smoking gun proving Ebenezer stole the weather wall designs from reptiles. Pobert's actions show how the family's corruption passes down generations, blending personal insecurity with collective cover-up. These two villains operate on different wavelengths, which is what makes the comparison so fascinating. Bellwether's personal drive made her arc tight and explosive, and she's absolutely a great villain, no question there. But the Lynxleys go deeper, with family dynamics, inherited guilt, and broader implications that create more tension and complexity. They don't just threaten the present, they rewrite the past to control the future. Zootopia 2 nails this elevated development, making their story feel richer and more layered overall.